Hello guys, good morning. This is Abhay again. I have come here with the chapter 3. Here we are going to discuss about the data types, and then numbers, then operations, and you'll be learning type conversions and f string, and after that small project. Small project. So this project we are going to do after learning the first 5 things. So let's get started. Now guys, the first thing is data types. Okay, so what type of data we are dealing with, this we have to understand using the Python code. Example, if I want to go for the length, and if I write Abhay here, then what is the length? 1 2 3 4 5. So the length is 5, right? So if I go for the print, you have already learned this before in the second chapter. If I print this, then how many characters I'll be getting? 5, because in length it always requires a string, and we all know that string is, let me zoom in a bit, string is always enclosed in double quotes. You got the point? But instead of double quotes, if I go for only 1 2 3 4 5, I want to know how many characters are there in 1 2 3 4 5. So as a human being I can see there are total 5, but if I click on here, you will see, just one second, let me just zoom it out. You see I have got an error here, type error, object of type integer has no length. Why it is showing like this? Because length is a function which takes string as an input, but this is not a string. You got the point? This is not a string. Why this is not a string? How did we understand? Because it is not enclosed in double quotes. So if I enclose in double quotes, this 1 2 3 4 5 will be considered as a string by Python interpreter, and if I give like this, I'll get a 5 here. You got the point? But the moment I remove this one, I will not have string. It is an integer. So today we are going to learn that in how many types of data type we have in place. Example, before we jump into that one, let me tell you one thing. See, if I go for print and Abhay, and if I want to, example, if I want to print a particular character of a string, then how will I do that? This, I'll open a square bracket and 0 and this one. Example, why I'm giving 0? Because it starts from 0 1 2 3 4. You got the point? Because everything is in binary in Python, so that's the reason the first character will always start with 0th. So this is 0th, this is 1 2 3 4, right? So if I do like this, you see it will show sorry, it should not be this one. Yeah, so print, it should be like this. Yeah, name Abhay is not defined. So what I'm gonna do, obviously I need to go for something. Just hold on for the moment, guys. This 0 should be here. Now you can see A. Got the point? It was my bad that I was giving 0 inside the double quotes, because whatever I put inside the double quotes will act as a string, right? That's the reason it was giving a string. Yes, see, this is the thing which you need to understand. If I put 0th here and if I give here, then what will happen? The entire this thing will consider as a string and it will print as it is. But I don't want to do that one. What I want to do, I want to print the first character. So what I'm going to do, Control X, and after writing the entire string, I'm going to just put it in here, Control V, enter. Now 0. Now if I want to go for the last one, what I have to give? 0 1 2 3 4. It's pretty simple. If I give 4 here, then I can get the last one, Y. Okay, you understood, right, how it is happening? Either I can go from left to right, or I can go from right to left. If I have to go for the last character, then I can also give the -1 -2 -3 -4. See, -1 if I give, then last one. If I give -4, 1 2 3 4, B will come. See, it's coming as B. Understood? So this is the way you can cut the character of any string, either from left to right or from right to left. Fine, that is the stuff. Now let me tell you one thing. If I go for this 1 2 3 plus is a concatenation operator, right? 4 5 6. If I do like this and if I put enter, what do you think the output would be? This is a string, this is a string, and string to string, if I want to concatenate, I use plus. So what happens? The answer will be 1 2 3 4 5 6. It is not going to sum up 1 2 3 plus 4 5 6 as a mathematical sum. No, it is not going to do that one, because both are string, both are not considered as a number. Okay, that's the reason I will get here 1 2 3 4 5 6. Understood? Because this is a concatenation, because I'm giving double quotes here. So if I remove the double quotes, now you see the magic. It is no more a string, it has become a number. Now if I do 1 2 3 plus 4 5 6, it is going to add it. So 6 plus 3 9, then 5 plus 2 7, and 4 plus 1 5. So 579 should be the answer. Yes, so 579. You understood? So this is how you have to understand that whenever you are going to deal with string, it must be in double quotes, and whenever you are going to deal with number, it should not be in double quotes. Now the thing is, how do we know that which one is a string data type, or which one is a number data type, or which one is what type of data type? So before that, we need to understand that what type of data type we are going to deal with, like, or what, or like how many data types we have in Python. Okay, number one, integer data type. Integer data type means it's a whole number, okay, without decimal points. Got it? It's a whole number without decimal points. Number second, let me put a hash here, okay, because if I don't put the hash, Splunk interpreter will try to understand the things, and it will give either I have given the right code or wrong code, because it's a normal string without any Python syntax. That's the reason if I don't put hash, it will give error. So don't worry about that. Okay. Now, let's say large number. We have something called large number. Large number, you must have seen that if I want to write 2 lakhs, so like that it should come, right? If I have a big number, let's say 1 crore 20 lakhs, 1 crore 20 lakhs. So in between that, in between the number, we have comma, 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 and other stuff, right? So instead of writing comma, 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 here we can write like this. Let's say I want to write 1 crore 20 lakhs rupees. So 1 crore 20 lakhs. 1 2 3 4 5. Did you get that? So I can give underscore in order to make people understand that this does mean that 1 crore 20 lakhs. So I can easily give underscore instead of comma. And if I go for this, you see here 1 crore 20 lakhs. So it will be written as it is, okay, in a proper format. But in order to understand by looking at the code what is written, so I can give underscore in place of comma here. So this is a large number, okay. So this is the large number. So large number is also done. Integer is also done. Then we have something called a float. Okay. In float, what happens? Number with decimal points. Okay. Like 3.14, 3.14, then 2.8789765, or anything. If you have a decimal in the number, then it is known as float. Now, what is the fourth one? The fourth one is Boolean. Boolean will have either true or false. You got the point? Either true or false. This is very important. We are going to use a lot of Boolean data type in order to get our tasks done. But for the time being, we are going to deal with integer, then large number, float, Boolean, and something we call as string as well. Fine. String is nothing but the combination of characters is known as string. You got it? You got the point? Now, guys, the second thing is let's say type error and type conversion. Now let's say I'm giving len 1 2 3 4 5. What's the length of this? I have no idea. So let me zoom out a bit so that you will see everything in the same window. If I click on here, you will see type object of type integer has no length. So how can I make how can I fix this one? So either I can give the double quotes as you have seen here, because length will always take the string as an input. So here I have to print, else it will not work, because I have to print it, right, in order to show the output on the console. Yeah, so I've got 5, or I can convert, this is known as typecasting. I can convert this integer to string by giving str here. It's pretty simple, and if I give like this, you see I'm getting the same answer, 5. You got the point? Now how will you understand? Now in this chapter we are going to learn how we will understand the type of the input, like what is the data type of the one which I have given. What's the data type? Got the point? Let's say example, there is a function called inbuilt function called type, and if I write here abhay, then abhay is a string, abhay is a number, abhay is a boolean, abhay is an integer. What is abhay? How will I understand? What is the data type? Nothing is coming here. Why nothing is coming? Because I am not printing this out. So always remember to print the things, okay, if you want to get an output displayed on the output console. See, str. So abhay is a string. So instead of abhay, if I give 1 2 3 4 5, again I will see str. But the moment I remove this double quotes, now you see what comes in. Integer. You got the point? It has become integer. Now if I gave 3.45, just for example, see, it is giving me as float. If I gave true, you know true, right? True is nothing but boolean. If I give false, see the color is changing, then it is coming as bool. So it's a boolean type. So this is known as data type, right? We have also learned the data type conversion. Now you remember we were giving print 1 2 3 plus 4 5 6, right? And if I do like this, it's coming around 1 2 3 4 5 6. But if I want to add it, what I'm supposed to do, I have to remove these double quotes from 1 2 3 as well as from 4 5 6. Instead of doing this is a string, right? Guys, try to understand. Let me zoom in a bit. This is a string. So instead of writing a string, because we know that I have to do the mathematical addition or mathematical calculation on the integer, not in string. So what I can do, I can typecast. I can put int here, and because this is a string, so I want Python to consider this as an integer, not as a string. And then if I give like this, you see 579 is coming as an output. Understood? So I can do the typecasting like this. Either I remove these double quotes from both the numbers, or I can do integer, because it was previously a string. So I'm just typecasting it. Understood? It is very easy. Now what I can do is, just let me give you an example. Print I want to add something here. Let's say my age is, okay, let me create a scenario for you, so that you will have a better idea what exactly needs to be done here. My age is, and then input, what is your age? So I want to concatenate. My age is, I just want to concatenate my age is, and then I should have a number 12, 15, 30, 40. Got the point? So output should be like this. My age is, and 40. This 40 should be given by me. This 40 should be given by me or by the user. So this should be the output. So I am taking this 40, I'm just taking this 40 input from the user. Okay, so let me run this one. What's her age? Let's say I'm giving 40 here, and enter. My age is 40. Did you get that? Now it is showing my age is 40. Now if I do like this, this is the first thing. Okay, done. But let me show you one thing, like another example. Length of the name is, okay, the length of the name is, and then I'm gonna put plus, and the len input, enter your name. Yep, enter your name. Yeah, now you see. One more bracket, I'm sorry, my bad. Enter your name, Abhay, enter. Now you see here why error is coming out here. Length of the name is, and I want to put my name. Now you see here this length, see in this input what I'm giving, in this input what I'm giving, guys, I'm giving a name, Abhay, Abhay, right? Yes or no? I'm giving a name here. Now here the length of Abhay is 5. So it is coming around, length of the name is 5. Now try to understand it in this way. Just hold on. This is very important. Okay. So it is trying to concatenate something like this. How it is possible that a string will be concatenated with a number? It's not at all possible, right? A string cannot be concatenated with a number. That's the reason what I have to do. I just have to give str, and then I have to go like this. So a string can be concatenated with a string. That's the reason this error is coming. You see here, can only concatenate string to string, not integer. So now what I have to do, I just have to make this a string. So str bracket open and one more bracket closes. The same thing you see here, asking for my name, Abhay, enter. Length of the name is 5. Now this has become a string. This is already a string. So string plus string, it got concatenated. Understood? So this is a concept, guys. You need to develop your concept in order to make the things done. Else everything is pretty easy. Yep. So I hope you're understanding what is happening here, right? Now the next is mathematical operation. This is very important. So let me explain you the mathematical operation here. PEMDAS, PEMDAS, parenthesis, exponential, mathematics, multiplication, division, addition, subtraction. Okay, so this is the hierarchy: parenthesis, exponential, multiplication, division, addition, and subtraction. This is a hierarchy. You remember PEMDAS. So let me go back in here. Okay, so how many types of mathematical operation we do have? So let's say print 1 2 3 plus 4 5 6. Okay, so this is the plus 5 7 9. Okay, now what does we have? We can have subtraction, 7 minus 2. It's pretty easy, guys. No need to worry about that. 5 is an answer. You can see at the bottom 5 is coming as an answer. Okay, then what else we have? We have multiplication, 3 asterisk 2. 3 to just 6. You see? 6. Fine. Now what we have? We have division 6 divided by 3. Now here there's a catch. Try to understand. The moment I do 6 divided by 3, it is giving me the float type. How will you understand whether this is a float type? Tell me the float type. You see here. Just simple, I am gonna write like this. It's a float. See here, it's a float. What I did, I just tried to find the type of 6 divided by 3, so it is coming as float. Understood? So it's a float type. So if it is a float type, you need to understand when you do the calculation, then you have to be little careful. So it is coming as 2.0. Got it? It's a float type. But there is one more. Operator where you give division, double slash. Now here what happens? Let's say I'm giving 6 by 3, so it is coming around 2.0. But if I give 6 double slash 3, then it will do 2.0. So first of all, what happens in first step? See, you have to understand the concept. It will do 6 divided by 3 first. It will give 0, and then in the second step, it will remove the decimal points and keep only non-decimal. Okay, it will remove the decimal point. So it is gonna remove in the second step. First of all, it will do 6 by 3. Then it will get the number with decimal. Then it is gonna remove this one. You got the point? And it will give me only 2 as an answer. It will remove the decimal points and keep only non-decimal. So it will keep only the 2 as an output. So you see here, if I do like this, I'm getting only 2. Okay. It is not doing the round off, guys. It is removing the decimal points completely, and then it is getting me that one. This is one thing. And one more thing, we have exponential to 4. To double asterisk 4. It means 2 to the power 4. 16. Okay. So this is known as exponential. So remember one thing, and there is a catch. The catch is multiplication, division, and addition, subtraction. Okay. In this one, whichever comes left will have the first preference. I'll show you the example. Don't worry about that. Multiplication and division, whichever comes left, from left to right, will have the first preference, and from addition and subtraction, whichever comes left will have the first preference. Got the point? We'll see. Example, if I go for print 3 into 3 plus, try to understand, plus 3 divided by 3 minus 3, then what should be the answer of this one? Let us check. 3 into 3 plus 3 slash 3 minus 3. So first of all, what it is going to do, 3 into 3. 3 3s are 9. Okay. Why it is not going to do the division? Because PEMDAS, PEM, multiplication comes first, and that too in multiplication and division, the multiplication is coming from left to right, the first. 3 3s are 9. Then plus 3 divided by 3 minus 3. Okay. I have written the rest as it is. Now what is gonna have here? 9 plus, now 3 by 3. How much it is gonna come? 3 by 3 is 1. Then minus 3, right? Then 10 minus 3, right? And then 7. So it is going to give me 7. It's pretty simple. So if I do like this, you will see 7.0. Of course 7.0, because I have here the number with multiplication into a lot of stuff, so it will get me the type as float, because I'm dividing it here also, right? division, when the division happens, then it gives the float automatically, because float is implicit, guys. You got the point. Whenever you do any division, float will come by default because it is implicit. Now if I want to see how the thing happens in Thony, I told you, right, Thony is very important. If you really want to see the things in Thony, like the debugging stuff, then you will get to know. So I'm opening Thony. Thony I have already shown you in the chapter 2 how to install and how to see the debugging. But in order to get the things in Thony, you need to save this one, I know. So I'm going to save this in Thony. Oh, sorry. So let me save this first. Yeah. Now you see here, if I run, then I'm getting 7.0. Now let me click on the debug mode. Debug mode got opened, and then I'll click on step into. Okay. Now you see 3 into 3. 3 into 3, it is, now this is the first step. It is gonna get 3 into 3, 9. It got converted to 9, right? Then 9 plus, then 9 plus, guys, 3 is divided by 3, and now it is going to show me 1. 9 plus 1.0 minus 3. Did you see that one? Slash, did you see, right? 3 divided by 3 it happened, and then 1.0 it got converted to. So now what is the total expression I have? 9 plus 1.0. Why it is coming 0? Because I have done the division, and then minus 3. Then if I go here, it is coming around 10.0 minus 3. Now if I keep clicking on here, then 7.0, right? And then final answer is 7.0 here. So this is how you can check in Thony that how did it work and how it is working, isn't it? It is very important. So what I said, either you'll have star or multiplication or division, whichever comes in the left hand side will be having the higher precedence, and plus or minus, whichever will come at the left hand side will have the higher precedence. Okay, so that's the main thing. Now we will do lot of stuffs. Let's see. Now guys, here is a very simple things, number manipulation and f string. This is the main thing. Okay, number manipulation, f string. F string is very important. Example, I'm giving here a equal to name equal to Abhay, phone equal to 8007377065. This is a number. Okay, and person equal to male, just for example, and character certificate, just for example. Okay, true. This is a boolean. Now if I have to print something here that I know, and then if I want to go for name, just for example, I know name, then you will see I know Abhay. Why Abhay got concatenated? Because it's a string, so string will concatenate with string. Now again I want to do something like his number is, and then if I want to concatenate, what I have to do, I have to, if I give like this, If I give like this, what will happen? It will get me an error because string cannot be concatenated with integers. So I have to do typecasting, isn't it? str, and then probably I have to do like this. I know Abhay, his number is this one. So for everything, I need to do typecasting. So it is very hard for me to remember, and it is uneasy. Uneasy in the sense now we are dealing with a very small code, so we can do the typecasting easily. But when we deal with the big code, then it will be a little problem. You got the point. That's the reason we have f string, so that we can make our life easy. Now if f string, what happens? Things are pretty simple. Now you can do something like this. Let me just zoom out a bit so that it will fit in the same window. I just have to write f here, and inside the string I can write anything. Okay, let's say I know Abhay in flower bracket, and then his number is this one. His number is in flower bracket, you can write this one. Great. He is a male person. He is a male person, just for example. So this should be the name of the variable. Okay, he's a male person. Now you see, I know Abhay, his number is this one. He is a male person with true character. I know Abhay, his number is 8007377665. He is a male person with true character. Did you get that, guys? So in this case, I can easily combine any kind of data type variable over here using the f string. So I don't have to worry about the conversion. So this is very important. If you don't have to worry about the conversion, then you can do anything, isn't it? You can do anything. Now the next thing is, let's say I am doing this kind of stuff. Print. It's pretty simple. Let's say 85 divided by 32. Just for example, what I'm supposed to get? I'm supposed to get the answer in decimal point, right? But if I do like this, if I go for double slash, what will happen? I'll get data only 2, because 0.65625 will be removed. This I have already seen. But I don't want to do that. I want to go for the round off. So if I want to go for the round off, what I'm supposed to do? Round. Okay. If I go for the round off, then it will get me the round off value. 1, 2, 3. I'm sorry, I have missed out one more bracket here. Now you see it is coming around 3. Why 3? Because 2.6, so more than 2.5, so it is getting me the round off as 3. So we have a function called round off as well, which will be really very useful. Now there's something called assignment operators, which is very important. Let's say var equal to 0, and if I have to go for var plus 1, and if I write print var, then it is going to give me answer as 1, right? Because 0 plus 1 is 1. 1 will be assigned to var. Yes or no? So let me check this one out. Var equal to 0, var equal to var plus 1. So 0 plus 1, it means it is now having 1 and 1. So I'm just going to print 1, right? So if I go here 19, so 0 plus 19 means 19. Instead of doing this, what I can do, I can go with var, and then it's simple plus equal to 1. Now you see 1. So this is a way to write, okay? This is a way to write the same thing in a shortcut way. So if I write here 20, then 0 plus 20 means 20. Did you get the point? If I go and put 1 here, then 21. If I go and put 20 here, it is going to have 40, isn't it? So the way I have written this, I have the same way I can write this, okay? I have the same way for this, for multiplication, and for division also I have the same way. You got the point? So these are the assignment operators written in shortcut, which is very helpful. Now f string, I have already talked about the f string, right? Now let me give you a small question, that what should be the answer for this one. 6 plus 4 divided by 2, and then you can have minus 2. So what we can have is pretty simple. 6, I'm going to have 6 here, then plus. So this will happen, right? 4 divided by 2. So what should come here? 4 divided by 2 means 2.0, and then minus 2. So this will happen first. 8 plus 6 plus 2.0, 8.0 minus 2, and so and the answer is 6.0. You got the point? If you want, we can check this one out here. Answer is 6.0. Got it? So this is how you need to understand what exactly we are doing and how we are doing this stuff. Got the point, guys? Now I hope you have understood every concept of this, like how it can be done. Now the thing is, I want one small projects to be done, and this project probably I will give here in the comment box. If you want this project to be done on this particular topic, I have a small project where you can practice and you will be comfortable how this could be done. Okay, so once we connect it over the Zoom meeting probably, or the Google Meet, when the doubt clearing session will happen, then I will give you that small project to do, and you will feel confidence once you do a small programming in each of the chapters. So for the time being, thank you, and I hope you enjoyed the session. Let's meet again with the next topic. Thank you and bye.